We're going to be learning about Greek and Latin roots. You can find this presentation attached to the same post in the Google Classroom. All right, first and foremost, let's take a look at some definitions. What is a root, and what is an affix? A root is the main part of the word that carries the word's main meaning. In our example, we have the word exhaled. Hail is the root in exhaled. It means breathe. These other pieces are other word parts that are attached to our root. These other pieces are called affixes. An affix is a word part that you fix to another word part. These can be at the beginning or ends of words. Adding an affix will change the word in some way. There are two types of affixes. There are prefixes and suffixes. A prefix is an affix that is fixed to the first part of the word. In our example, ex, which means out of, is attached to the root hail, which means breathe. So now it doesn't just mean breathe, it means to breathe out. There's also another word part at the end of our word. It's called a suffix. A suffix is an affix that is fixed to the last part of the word. In this word, exhaled, ed means past tense. So now we didn't just breathe out, but we did it in the past. Some more things to know about prefixes, suffixes, and roots. You can have more than one prefix or suffix attached to a word. Two or more prefixes attached to a root is called a compound prefix, and two or more suffixes attached to a root is called a compound suffix. Sometimes a root can stand alone on its own, like the root or word read. You can attach prefixes and suffixes to the word read, and it changes the meaning of the word. But read is a root that can stand alone. Roots can also come at the beginning, middle, or ends of words. And not all words have to have a prefix or a suffix, but all words must have a root. Here are some more examples of prefixes and suffixes and roots. The prefix in the word preview means before. So it changes the word view to mean to view before. The suffix in the word adaptable changes the word adapt. Able means that you can do something. So able changes the word adapt to can adapt. The root read is a root that can stand alone and become its own word. It means to comprehend the meaning of words. The root aster is a root that cannot stand alone as its own word. It is a word part which means star, but it needs a prefix or a suffix to make it a full word. The last thing you have to watch out for are tricksters. Sometimes words will look like they contain a prefix or a suffix, but it's really a trickster word. For example, the word rewind contains the prefix re. Re means back or again. In the word rewind, it means to wind back or to rewind again. But the word read, though it begins with the re, does not contain a prefix. All the letters in the word read make up the root. So read is a trickster word.